Chelsea's new owner, Todd Bowley, has been making so many transfers. But in spite of that, Chelsea could only finish 6th. And that's why Todd Bowley has given me a 10-season contract to take over Chelsea. And my goal is to win them 25 trophies. But it's not going to be easy, because the Wheel of Career mode every season is going to give us a challenge. Now, some of these challenges might help Chelsea win another Champions League, while some might even force Todd Bowley to sell Chelsea and run back to America. Here we go, Chelsea takeover. This one's going to be epic, because we're starting from the 24-25 season. We've got the new kits and everything, and also all of Chelsea's recent signings like Dewsbury Hall. And honestly, how many players did these guys have? Yo!
This drink, I like it. Another!
Bro, Chelsea might have the biggest squad of any team I've managed. 39 players, that is insane. But even with that, the first team looks kind of average. Look at that back line. Kepa in goal, what even? Nah, there's a lot we need to do to improve this team if we want to get to that 25 trophy mark. And okay, Todd Bowley still has the money. How is this guy so rich? 150 million to spend. But okay, let's not get too excited. The wheel can just change everything. Bring back Chelsea's African heritage. Okay, replace 2 starting 11 players with Africans. Honestly, for the first challenge, it could have been a lot worse. The wheel could have asked us to maybe sell Cole Palmer. But honestly, getting a couple of Africans in should be easy. And I think the first one we should go for is pretty obvious. It's Victor Osimhen. He's in fact heavily linked, by the way, with Chelsea. He's Nigerian, so counts. And for some reason, we've still got Romelu Lukaku at the club, so it's the perfect time to replace him. He was our first team striker for now. We'll have to chuck in about 60 million, I guess, to get him. Oh, wow, they don't want Romelu Lukaku. Now, that's a bit of a problem. Okay, then we'll do an all-cash deal for 80 million. There you go. With that, we're adding our first African player into the team. We still need one more. Also, I don't get why Osimhen is still wearing his mask. Surely his nose is healed by now. And there you go. Lukaku's getting replaced by Osimhen. Bro, just look at the amount of strikers here at Chelsea. What even is this squad depth? Well, at least Lukaku's going to be leaving because he's the player Osimhen's replacing. Sorry, Lukaku, you and your first touch will not be missed. Okay, that's one African player we've got. We do need another. Remember, we're only allowed to make 2 transfers every season, and this Osimhen transfer does count as one. Wow, we could do with a goalkeeper, but we also do need a centre-back, so it's a bit of a tough one. The only somewhat decent option I found was Kosonu. Pretty sure that's the Ivory Coast flag, and I think I might be able to get a swap deal done with Disasi involved, chuck in maybe 20 million, and there you go. I'm sure Jose Mourinho will be proud of this, because it was his Chelsea that had so many iconic African players: Drogba, John Obi Mikel, Michael Essien, and if I'm not wrong, even Samuel Eto'o later on. But one thing that's frustrating is that we couldn't improve the rest of the team with big signings, because I really wanted another keeper, because I don't know how trusting Kepa's gonna be like. We could have also done with a better left winger, but hey, that's what the wheel does. It throws you curveballs. We've just got to manage. Time to see how this young Chelsea team fares in season 1. And okay, we finished 4th in the Premier League. That gives us Champions League for next season too. I was not expecting this, but I think the African players we signed, and yup, they did really well. Osimhen with 18 goals. Even Kosonu has grown and now is our highest rated centre-back. But look at this, boys. It's still Cole Palmer, our top scorer, our best player. He's up to an 84 too. If we can keep him for all 10 seasons, I think he's going to be the guy to win Ballon d'Ors and even Champions Leagues for us. There's still a chance we could win some other trophies. Well, it's not going to be the FA Cup or even the Carabao Cup. We weren't even in the Champions League too because Chelsea finished 6th last season. Conference League is where we were, where we topped the group, knocking out Aberdeen. Through we go against Kent, but in the semis we lost to Frankfurt. This was a chance at an easy trophy. Hopefully it won't end up costing us, man, because getting to 25 is going to be a real challenge. One thing's for sure, season 2, we need to find a way to get a new goalkeeper. This is not a good start to season 2. Conor Gallagher's left to join Aston Villa. Honestly, I think this is something we're going to have to deal with quite a bit because we've literally got a squad of now 38 players. Look at the wages we're paying on a weekly basis, 2.1 million. Let's just hope we can keep the core of this team happy and at the club, because otherwise we're going to be in trouble. We do have 173 million to spend this season, and honestly, I just want to bring in a goalkeeper first. All right, Wheel, don't mess up my plans. Oh no, Todd Bowley wants Americans in the team. Replace 2 starting 11 players with Americans. What are you doing, Todd?
I love being an American.
The only American goalkeeper I know is Drake Callender, and that's only because he plays with Messi at Inter Miami. But he's only 71 rated. We can't sign him. I guess we're going to continue trusting Robert Sanchez for now. Bringing in American players. With that, can we even make upgrades to this team? Well, there is one thing we can definitely do, and that's bringing back Christian Pulisic. This might be the play, because I anyway want to replace Raheem Sterling. Maybe a solid swap deal here could absolutely work. And no, they don't want Sterling. But yeah, we'll pay the 60 million, get Pulisic in. Hopefully this makes you happy, Todd Bowley. We've got you an American in the team. And thankfully, Pulisic is actually decent, so he improves the team. But yeah, who else are we going to sign? And yup, signing Pulisic means that we really have to sell Raheem Sterling. But yo, this guy is legit a snake. He's made the move to Arsenal. Bro has played for Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea, and now freaking Arsenal. What on earth is he doing? Okay, but we still need to get one more American into the team. There isn't really an American centre-back better than Levi Colwill, so we're not going to do that. I think somebody's going to have to get sacrificed, and that might be Cucurella, guys. I know he won the Euros. He's even got the red crazy hair, but I think I might need to get Serginho Destin because he's American, and by putting Mark Cucurella in a straight swap deal, we can probably complete this challenge. And that's the second American we're signing. I really hope Todd Bowley's happy with this, although he's definitely made life more difficult because I would have really loved to upgrade my goalkeeper position. Anyways, time to see if in season 2 we can win our first trophy of the video. And oh wow, we came so close to winning the league, just 2 points off Man City. It does hurt me to know that if we would have had a better goalkeeper, we probably would have won the league. But okay, let's see if we do get any other trophies. Okay, no cup final. Maybe the Carabao Cup. Nope. We were in the Champions League, but my days, we finished last in the group. That's now 2 seasons we've gone trophyless. Once again, it's Cole Palmer, our top scorer this season. Osimhen needs to be scoring more. These stats are pretty horrendous, you know. For some reason, the Chelsea team we've built is not scoring enough goals. We still need a better keeper. There's a lot more we need to do if we want to figure out a way to win trophies. Okay, to get this team to score goals, I think there's only one thing we can do. Let's change our tactical vision to gegenpress, and I reckon that should inherently make us more goal scoring. But also, guys, this season we just need a new goalkeeper. Please, Wheel, just let me sign whoever I want. It's time to give the youth a chance. Sell 3 first-team players and replace them with bench and reserve players in the squad. You are also transfer banned. What is this? I wanted to improve my team. We're literally gonna have to do the complete opposite of what Chelsea do in real life. So now we need to choose 3 of our first-team players, just completely get rid of them, and replace them with players in our bench and reserves. Now, we do have a whole host of players here, but who do we get rid of? To start with, goodbye Serginho Dest. I anyway didn't want to sign him. I think Ben Chilwell will get the job done. But whoever else we try and sell, it will be a big downgrade. I'm gonna make a tough call, boys. I've got an offer for Caicedo, and I'm accepting it. And he's actually gone, boys. I don't know if I've made the right call, but we do have Romeo Lavia at the club, and I know how talented this kid is, so I'm willing to take a bit of a chance. And the final first-team player we're selling, Robert Sanchez. I know Kepa is a fraud, but going down from an 83 to an 81 isn't as bad. With that, we've completed the challenge for this season. Oh, this was a brutal one, and our team is actually worse this season. I'm just hoping we can somehow win like a cup competition at least, just to get things started. With Kepa as our goalie, I'm not looking forward to see what's happened in the Premier League this season, but we've won the league. What? We just lost 2 games? That is outrageous. Trophy number 1 has been secured, and we've done this all while the wheel has just tried to ruin things. Nah, I don't believe it was Kepa who did this first. Like, I don't think he played. No way. Bro had the most appearances. I owe him an apology. Sorry, Kepa. You have now become a Chelsea legend forever. But another player that deserves a shout out is Cole Palmer. 39 goals this season. I told you we've got the goals back by changing the tactic. I'm now thinking we might have won some other trophies as well. Okay, no FA Cup final. Oh, we lost the Carabao Cup. Kepa was probably to blame for this. To win the Champions League, we of course need some upgrades to the team. But things are now looking up for us. Let's see what kind of curveball the wheel is going to throw at us for season 4. Bench and reserve players are unhappy due to lack of game time. Sell 4 of them to thin the squad. Okay, I'm reading the fine print and there's nothing stopping us from making signings. So once we do this, we should be allowed to sign whoever we want. Well, just 2 players. To be honest, this challenge is needed because we've got a squad of 34 players. I think we can sell players like Alfie Gilchrist because he's 23, 67 rated. Yeah, let's get rid of him. Mark Guyu as well can go. And yeah, there are quite a few players that we can transfer this. This challenge should be rather simple. And there you go. We've sold 3 not so important players. But I also accidentally sold Nicholas Jackson. I was just button mashing to sell the players. But yup, he's off to Lille. To be fair, we do still have Osimhen, so it's okay. But yeah, he was good backup with an 83 overall. But you know what's the good news? We've got 478 million to spend, and we can use that to bring in whoever we want. In terms of rating, the best decision would be to bring in a keeper like Mike McNann because he's 90 rated. But I'm thinking about the future, and that's why Guillaume Restes, 22-year-old goalkeeper who's currently playing at Real Madrid, we signed him up and let him grow in his overall. We could potentially have a 92-93 rated keeper in a few seasons. I'm really hoping Restes can repay the faith we're showing in him. We do need him to grow massively in his overall. We still have one more signing left, and let's go crazy with this one. Look at Ronald Araujo, 28 years old, in his prime, 91 rated. And I've been hearing that there's a bit of rift between Araujo and Barcelona, and here we are making the most of it by signing him for 150 million. Finally, we were able to make some solid upgrades to the team, and let's push on and see if we can add some more trophies. Wait, I don't get this. We signed a new goalkeeper, a 91 rated centre-back, and all we could do was 4th in the Premier League? We even lost the Community Shield final. Bro, 25 trophies just feels like an impossible task now. No domestic trophies as well for us. Champions League, we had our best attempt, but we lost out on penalties. Honestly, I don't get why we're not winning more trophies. Our team is actually insane. All of our attackers are 90 plus rated. The backline is looking good too. Oh, maybe it's Romeo Lavia not growing as well as I expected, plus our left back being low rated and Restes only going up to an 84. We really need to fix things up. By the way, if you're enjoying these takeovers and want to see more, subscribe to the channel. That would be amazing. Let's first see our challenge for season 5. Todd Bowley wants glory. For every trophy you lose, release a random first team player. I mean, now we've got even pressure on us. So far in 4 seasons, we've only won 1 trophy, which is just embarrassing. This, I guess, gives us an incentive to win trophies no matter what. Otherwise, the likes of Osimhen and Kunku, even Cole Palmer, could be gone. Good thing is, we don't have any restrictions on improvements to be made, and we've got 400 million just chilling in the bank. And I think there are 2 areas where we need to get new players in: CDM and left back. We're starting with left back, and Alejandro Balde just looks insane. 89 rated, 24 years old, 90 million, and we've got him. We're signing too many Barca boys, so I'm thinking let's also get a player from Madrid, Tchouameni. But we do have a bit of a problem. They're not willing to sell him, but we can get him if we pay his release clause. Oh, it's gonna cost us 171 million. The crazy thing is we've got an incredible amount of cash, and I'm thinking let's just freaking do it. And just like that, we've got Tchouameni at Chelsea. Nah, this team is now looking absolutely crazy, but we could end up losing quite a few of these players if we don't win every trophy possible. I can't believe it, guys. In a season where we needed to win, we end up finishing 6th. I genuinely can't believe how bad it's gone. Just look at this team. How are we 6th in the Premier League? Well, one of our first team players is getting released, but who is it going to be? Just don't be Cole Palmer. It's Enzo Fernandez. 90 rated Enzo Fernandez, and we're gonna have to release him. This is brutal. Next up, Carabao Cup, and it's Spurs who won it. And that means another discard, and no, we just signed him. We just signed Balde. 91 rated, highest rated left back in the game probably. He's gone too. Do you know what? Thankfully, we didn't take part in any of the Super Cups, but we did take part in the Champions League where PSG knocked us out in the semis. And there goes another first team player into the abyss, and it's going to be, oh, Dewsbury Hall. That's okay. We got lucky with this one because he became a starter once, of course, Enzo left. Happily going to release him from the club. I don't mind that at all. But there's still one more trophy left, and thankfully we've actually made the final. I don't want to release yet another player, so I'm just hoping, can we win our 2nd trophy? It's been a freaking while, although the team is kind of average now, because yeah, a few players have left. We're gonna have to play Ugo Chukwu in the side, Ben Chilwell too, and both of them super unhappy. But hey, can we somehow still beat Man United? Yes, we do. Reece James, trophy number 2. It's taken an eternity, but most importantly, we don't have to release anyone else. But man, has it made things difficult for the next season. We're gonna have to rebuild quite a bit. And okay, so can we get a challenge that doesn't try to ruin things? And okay, Todd Bowley wants a Ballon d'Or winner. Sign whoever wins the Ballon d'Or. That is honestly perfect. We'll get to add a Ballon d'Or winner into our team. Only issue is we're gonna have to wait until October 30th to find out who's won the Ballon d'Or, and that's gonna count towards one signing. But that does mean we've got one signing that we can make right now in this window, and we've got 329 million to make it happen. And I'm looking at this team, and I think it's gotta be a central midfielder to replace Enzo. If you remember, one club that's been constantly knocking us out in the Champions League, it's PSG. So signing one of their wonder kids, Cher Emery, wouldn't that be perfect? Although he's playing for Roma currently. 150 million and we've signed him up. Okay, we've now made it to the Ballon d'Or ceremony. We're also gonna get to sign whoever that's won it, and it's Erling Haaland. Of course it's him. Bro is literally 94 rated, and we'll be weakening Man City. The club owner, Todd Bowley, wanted a Ballon d'Or winner. Well, we've given him just that. We're now literally going to have a 93 rated Osimhen on the bench. Surely now we can start winning the big trophies. And I guess a Ballon d'Or winner was what we needed, because we've got the FA Cup, trophy number 3. Make that 4 with the Carabao Cup, our first season where we're winning multiple trophies. Oh, that's 5, because we also won the Community Shield. Of course, we weren't in the Champions League, but we did win the Europa League 6th trophy. This is our best season yet, and it could be even better if we win the Premier League, but no. How did West Ham, of all teams, win the league? I just don't get it. The good thing is this season we figured out a way to win the trophies. But yeah, still 25 looks like an outrageous goal. Do you know what? I don't think Todd Bowley would mind if we adjust our goal to 20 trophies. I think that's more doable from this stage. So let's see if we can get Chelsea to the big 20. But that still requires us to win 14 trophies in 4 seasons. Not gonna be easy. Well, okay, at least the wheel's helping us out. They want us to find the next Eden Hazard, which basically means I need to replace a first team attacker with a Belgian player. Technically, that does mean Lukaku counts, but good thing he's retired, and anyways, I wasn't gonna do that. What I want to do, though, is sign Johan Bakayoko. He's Belgian, 27 years old, plays on the right, but I don't mind putting him on the left, because, yup, it might be time to replace Christian Pulisic, and a straight swap deal works. Hopefully, Bakayoko can channel his inner Eden Hazard for us. Well, we've got the next Eden Hazard, but we also do need a better left back than Chilwell. And we're adding some raw pace into that left back position by signing Nuno Mendes. Nah, this Chelsea team looks freaking insane, but it will only matter if we can win the big trophies. And let's go, boys. This time we do get the Premier League. Trophy number 7. And the Community Shield. Make that 8. We won the Europa League, so we do get to win the UEFA Super Cup as well. That's 9. We don't win the Carabao Cup, but we do get the FA Cup trophy number 10. We haven't won the Champions League, though, even once, and this might be our chance. We top the group, drew against Salzburg, and Napoli. Dortmund as well. Nah, we're going to be playing a final. This is it. We won the Europa League last season. Now we could win the Champions League. Honestly, we've built a super Chelsea team. Oh my days. Osimhen has scored 50 goals. We thought that Haaland was going to bench him, but instead, 94 rated Haaland only played 2 games. Osimhen, what a machine. I'm sorry, Erling, but I'm going to have to start Osimhen in this final. The question is, can we make it trophy number 11? And yes, we can. Osimhen gets more goals. Bro is insane. He scored a brace. Literally in the last 2 seasons, it feels like we've won all our trophies. We're on 11 trophies in 7 seasons. I've done the math. If we can consistently win 3 trophies at least every season, we will get to 20. Season 8, and I feel like we've got this team in a great spot. We don't really need much improvements. As long as the wheel doesn't trouble us, we'll be fine. Oh, but what is this? You've had a fight with your first team goalkeeper. Sell him, but you cannot replace him until January. Oh, wow. Looks like we've actually had to throw hands against Restes because he submitted a transfer request. And there he goes. Looks like I'm the one walking him out after throwing hands versus him. He's actually joining Atletico Madrid, so that shouldn't really hurt us. I'm glad he's not joining a Premier League rival, but it does leave us in a peculiar spot with just one goalkeeper in the whole squad, and that's 81 rated Petrovic. Oh my. The thing is, we can improve the rest of the team, but right now I'm pretty confident. Let's first make our way to January, because then we can actually sign a replacement. We've made it to January, and Petrovic has come through. We're top of the league. Even won the Community Shield. That's trophy number 12. Make that 13 with the UEFA Super Cup. Thank you, Petrovic. But we've got 280 million, and we're definitely bringing in a higher rated goalkeeper. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to sign Gregor Kobel. Now, hear me out. I know he's 34, but he's 90 rated, and I just paid 20 million to sign him. And yup, Kobel has made things even better. We've got the Premier League title on lock. That means we're up to 14 trophies now. Ah, but no FA Cup or even the Carabao Cup. If we want to get to 20, we got to keep winning these. Oh, but at least we've got the big one as we're in another Champions League final. I just realized this is like the Mourinho Champions League final because it's Inter and Chelsea, two of his former clubs. But look at our team, boys. Like, every player is now 90 plus rated. Cole Palmer's 94. We're getting that Champions League trophy, and Palmer has bagged a hat-trick. That is ridiculous. 15 trophies now with Chelsea. And look at the season he's at. He's 95 rated too. I'm very curious to seeing if he ends up winning a Ballon d'Or next season. We're now in season 8, and honestly, 20 trophies is looking very achievable. We just need 5 more in a couple of seasons. But actually, I've done the math, and even 25 is possible. But we've got to win like every trophy for 2 seasons in a row. That would just be ridiculous. To be fair, if the wheel is kind to us, anything can happen. But Todd Bowley feels his players are overpaid. Reduced wages by 500k per week. What? How do you think players are overpaid? We just want everything. Well, guys, we're gonna have to sit there, reduce contracts to a total of 500k. The other option that we have is, of course, just release players from their contracts. That also counts. But yeah, this season we're not allowed to make any transfers. I'm just wondering, what on earth can we do? Because it does not feel like players are really that overpaid. Okay, Araujo is on a 300k per week contract. I'm wondering, how much can we even get this down by? Let's see if we can get this down to 220k. Would that work? Well, it's down to 240, so at least we've made a savings of 60,000. But Tchouaméni, I think he's paid fairly. Bakayoko as well, and Kunku too. Whose contracts can we even reduce in this team? Like, it's virtually impossible. Okay, what we can do is maybe release this Adaribiu guy. I've just butchered his name. Releasing him means that we've saved about 120k, and I think this is gonna have to be the play. We're gonna have to find players that we don't need, release them from their contracts, and save wages that way. Like, I think we can get rid of Chalobah. That would be another 60k. We're up to 180. I mean, we can add a further 20k by, of course, releasing Angelo. That puts us up to 200, but I can't find many other players that we can release. Unless we do a bit of a madness. Do we just get rid of Erling Haaland? Osimhen has been basically playing over him. I think that might be the play. That might be the only option we have to get to the 500. I mean, with Erling Haaland gone, we'll get to it rather easily. I think we're doing this, boys. It's the only way to complete this challenge. It's done. He is gone. Well, now we've definitely saved 500k worth of wages. Hopefully, it's not at the cost of the team. Also, we just stopped to check who wins the Ballon d'Or, but the cutscene didn't play. And what is this? The Ballon d'Or went to Erling Haaland? He's a free agent still. I have never seen a free agent actually go on and win the Ballon d'Or. This makes no sense. Palmer's 96 rated, man. This is absolute robbery. They can stop Palmer from winning the Ballon d'Or, but he's put in yet another insane season. Osimhen as well at 34 is balling out. And of course, that means we win the Premier League trophy number 16. Make that 17 with the Community Shield. 18 with the FA Cup. 19 with the Super Cup. Yo, we win the Champions League. It's going to be 20 trophies. Come on, let's win that Champions League. It's against PSG. And on penalties, we've done it. 20 trophies in 9 seasons. It's season 10. And if we're perfect, winning 5 out of the 6 trophies, we would have hit the 25 mark. It is actually possible. But I think now we're gonna need to make some signings because Osimhen's going down and Kunku as well. The money's there, but let's see what the last challenge the wheel is going to give us. And no! Adapt to Mourinho's iconic Park the Bus Chelsea system. And that means for the final season, we're gonna have to switch to a 5 at the back system. The good thing is that means we don't have to worry about replacing Nkunku because he doesn't fit this system, but we will need another centre-back. And I think Guardiola would be perfect for this 5 at the back system. With Guardiola coming in, I think we can win the 5 trophies. The only issue is that even our tactical vision is going to have to be switched up to Park the Bus, and I don't think that's going to help. Let's just make it through the final season and see what we can do. And okay, boys, there is hope. We're up to 21 trophies. Park the Bus has got us the Premier League, and we also do win the Carabao Cup up to 22. It's possible. At the UEFA Super Cup, we're on 23. Let's go. But no, we didn't make it to the FA Cup final. Okay, if we win the Champions League, there is still a chance, and we do finish second in our group. We knocked out RC Lens. It was tight. We got through Juventus, but no, Villarreal knock us out. We had to win the Champions League, boys. And to wrap things up, we don't even win the Community Shield. 23 trophies out of 25 is where we settle at. But to be honest, we built an incredible Chelsea team. And honestly, at one point, I never thought we were even going to reach 20 trophies. So I think we came back really well. Now, if you enjoyed this video, click here to watch me take over Man United with all their new signings.